So the film starts from the end of 1999, that is from December 31st. We meet Eli, who is very shy. He doesn't even talk to his classmate Laura, whom he likes, although his friend Danny keeps encouraging him. Now he was in a grocery store where Laura also came with her group. Here Danny encourages Eli to talk to Laura. He talks to Laura with a lot of courage, but his voice was clearly visible in hesitation. In the middle of the conversation, Laura tells him that she has broken up with him. And hearing this, Eli's happiness is out of place. She also tells Eli that she's going to her classmate Chris's New Year party at night. But Eli didn't get the invitation here. He comes home sad, where Danny starts scolding him and calling him a coward because he couldn't even talk to a girl properly. Here, Eli also gets angry and he starts drinking in anger. And when they both get drunk, they decide to go to Chris's party, from where they didn't even get an invitation. Here, Eli tries to talk to Laura, but then Chris and his group come and take Laura away from there. He gets sad and starts going to Danny, although Danny starts roasting Eli to impress the girls. And this spoils Eli's mood even more. He was about to run away from his party. He went up to a room and saw that his two classmates were coming close to each other. Seeing all this, he gets very embarrassed and closes the door and comes down, where he meets Laura again, who is very close to Chris. She kissed Chris, and seeing this, Eli started getting even more sad. In the meantime, Danny comes here, who starts apologizing for what he did, and explains that he was only doing this to impress the girls. Eli also laughed at him. He was really sad. He was just saying that all the lights there started blinking, and then the lights went off and came back suddenly. As soon as the lights went off, a girl screamed. He went to the room and saw that the girl was hiding on the side, and the boy who was with her was dead. Without thinking, all of them start accusing the girl that the girl has murdered this boy. Hearing this, the girl gets very scared, and Laura sits down to take care of her. The girl told everyone that when the lights went off, she was fine. But when the lights came on, this happened to her. She gets scared seeing this. Now all of them were arguing that a toy car started coming towards them from a distance. These people got surprised. There were two hands of this car. This car took out a spray and pointed it at a boy's face. All of them started laughing at him, but then the car turned on the lighter with the other hand, and that spray made the fire very intense. Now the boy's face got burnt, and he died right there. Seeing this horrific scene, all the kids here started getting excited. In the chaos, everyone started running here and there. And the situation got worse when one by one, all the electronic gadgets kept here started attacking these people. A mixer grinder attacked a girl. DVDs came out from the DVD players and started attacking the other person. Even the switches came out and started crunching the other people. Here we see that Laura, Eli, and Danny were standing together. They were not able to understand the situation. Then Chris came to them and asked Laura to come with him. But Laura refused and said that I can't leave this girl like this. So Chris himself said that in such a difficult situation, we should only save ourselves. It is foolishness to think about others at this time. As soon as he said this, he turned back. He wanted to go from here. But suddenly the oven door opened on the way and his leg was hit. The oven pulled him inside, and the full temperature of the oven finally killed him. Seeing this, all three got scared and decided to find the other girl quickly so that they can run away with her. By the time Danny reached that girl, he saw a terrible scene. A moving drill was going near that girl. This drill stabbed itself in the girl's body and killed her. Now she went towards Danny to kill him, but Danny stepped on her and saved himself from her and broke that machine. Now all these people came to a garage while running. Laura, Danny, and a few students were also left here who were not able to understand what to do in such a situation. When all these people were thinking about all these things, then a boy said, I know what this is. This is Y2K. Everyone asked, Y2K? What is that? The boy said that this is a bug, and many rumors were spread that as soon as the year 2000 will come, Y2K will bring bugs in all computers and will destroy all technology. But no one thought that Y2K will attack humans with electronic gadgets and will make humans a target. There were a lot of electronic gadgets in the world. If all of them were going to behave like this, then understand that humans had very little chance to survive. The boy says that if we want to survive, then we have to go to a place where there is no electronic thing. So Laura quickly tells him about a factory where all the work is done by hand machines. There were no electricity and computers there. They had to leave for that factory as soon as possible. So all these people take various things to reach early, like a cycle, a skateboard. So someone gets ready wearing a skate shoe. Danny remembered that he also had a bag, which was very important for him to pick up as soon as he turned back to pick it up. So a robot attacked him from behind the door, and a sharp object stabbed him in the body and killed him. Eli went to save him too, but Danny was dead, and Eli was very saddened by his death. Now he could not put everyone in danger, so he leaves his friend Danny and goes out with everyone. As soon as he goes out, an electric tower pulls one of his group members and kills him. Another death shocked him, but there was no time to mourn. Everyone left him here and moved on. We see behind, the robot that killed Danny comes out and takes something out of the dead man's body and fits it inside, which makes its programming even stronger. This group was also on the way to that old factory, but when they came to the jungle, they got tired. It was also very dark here, so people decide to rest here. Here, they had this safety at least, that they did not have any electronic gadget here. But then they found out that one of their group members has a camera, which can harm them. These people tell him to drop this camera and explain to him that we can be in danger because of this camera. But that girl did not drop the camera. As much as that girl gets upset and goes away from them, the other boy wants to convince him. While here, Eli is sitting in the grief of his Danny friend, and Laura comes here to support him. After resting for a while, these people continue their journey. They had to climb a little further. Their skateboard cycle did not work. These people walked and reached a place from where the whole town was visible. And seeing this, these people were surprised that the whole town was now destroyed. Everyone understood that all this did not happen with them alone. It had now become a global emergency. People all over the world were in the same danger, were in the same trouble. Finally, these people now reached that old factory too. Luckily, Eli had a friend here, and some other survivors too. When he asks Eli about Danny, then Eli gets even more sad, and that boy understands that Danny is no longer among them. Laura's ex-boyfriend was also here. Seeing him, Laura hugged him immediately, and here Eli's grief increased even more. How did these people come out of this problem? They were discussing this. Suddenly, Laura's boyfriend sees a robot outside, which he picked up and brought in. The surprising thing was that this robot was doing normal work instead of attacking them. He finds out when he turns it on that actually all the programming in this robot was Eli's. Seeing this, Eli remembered that Laura is a better programmer than him. If he does programming, then he can hack all these gadgets. But Laura didn't believe in himself. But for now, because they had no other option, so Laura decided to try. These people first tied the robot with ropes so that he doesn't do anything bad to them, and Laura started her work. Laura was working on making a code, the code to hack all these things together. Here this robot tells Laura about his mission too, and tells that humans made the internet for their benefit. But then the internet started being used for wrong things. Humans started using electronic gadgets in a wrong way, because of which machines and robots got angry, and they decided to show humans their place. These people made a mission that these people will scare and kill humans and take complete control over them. They will put chips in the remaining humans and manipulate them and run them on their own. And by doing this, the power of these robots and electronic gadgets will increase even more. Laura was worried after hearing all this and was making her code too. Before she could complete her code, this robot frees itself to attack these people. Here the situation gets worse because this robot catches Laura badly before this robot kills Laura. To save her, God throws a glass filled with water on this robot and short-circuits the system. The robot falls on the spot. Laura is saved, but the hard work that Laura had done to make the code, it was all wasted now. Now what do these people do? They didn't understand anything. Anyway, they decide to stay here. And during this night, Eli sees that everything between Laura and her friend has started to get better again. He started to feel more alone than before, because now he didn't even have a Denny. He decided that he won't sit like this. If he's alone, then he doesn't need anyone's support. In fact, he should be the support of others. The rest of the people stuck in the town just help him to go. He joins 2 more people in his mission and starts to go in the darkness of the night. Before going, Laura comes to him and forbids him to do this, because doing this could put God's life in danger. On which God answers him that if Denny was alive, then he would never sit quietly. He would definitely come to help us. After hearing this, Laura says, "If this is the case, then I will also go with you." To which Eli replied, "No, we don't need you. You live your life. Anyway, why would you like to live with losers like us?" Today, for the first time, Eli was talking to Laura with so much confidence. She used to say a lot of sad things. Laura doesn't mind them because she knows that all this Eli is saying in sorrow. After their departure, Laura started to make a code again, and this time, she succeeded earlier than before. Here, Eli, Ash, and one of his friends were going. That's when the same robot came behind them. He He snatched the camera from Eli's companion and attacked him. Before he harmed them, Laura also came from behind. Seeing them with her companion, they breathed a sigh of relief. To save them, first of all, Eli's friend attacks the robot, but he couldn't fight this robot. The robot overpowered him and killed him in no time. They were shocked to see his death. Now everyone was scared. To save themselves, they hide in a portable toilet here, while the robot tries to catch them to attack them. He even catches Eli's bag, but Eli manages to get rid of his bag and also closes the toilet door. In anger, the robot pushes the toilet, and they slip and fall down. Thank God they survived this accident. They fell near a river, for where they drank water. They got fresh and started their journey back to the town. They reach a shop in the town where there were very few gadgets. Here they saw that the most famous rapper of the city was here. They were shocked to see him. He said, "All my friends have been killed by these gadgets, and I am hiding here to save my life." Laura tells him that I have made a kill code with which all these gadgets can be hacked and their atrocities can be stopped. Actually, all these gadgets are working on the same programming. If this kill code is put in that programming, then all these things will be closed. Laura also found out that this network's programming was being done from high school, and to complete their mission. Now, they had to go to high school without making any noise. They reach high school, where in the computer lab, they see the biggest computer in the world, from where these robots were controlling everything. Before they put their devices in that programming, a small robot comes here and starts attacking them to save Laura and the other friends. One of their friends takes all the attacks of that robot on himself and finally kills him. They go to the next room and see the most shocking scene, that these robots were moving their work forward so quickly. They had imprisoned humans, and now they were putting their chips in a human body so that they can control the humans themselves. The situation was very bad. Here, that famous singer, to distract everyone, starts singing songs, and from behind Laura start her work. In some time, that kill code gets updated on the program, and all these things, all the AI robots, stop working all of a sudden. That means their mission was successful. All the electronic gadgets that were destroying everything, all of them fell down. And then we were shown the scene of 5 years later in the movie. It was shown that Laura and Elias were together. They had come to Danny's grave to remember him. All the kids still remember their friends, although that AI glitch was over. But then we were shown a glitch on one of their devices. And this was the point. When Laura and all her friends found out that that AI system is still not completely over, it can still bring destruction. Now what danger will it bring? With this mystery, this movie ends here. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this movie and what other movies or documentaries you want me to review next. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.